On today's video, we are looking at the installation of solar-powered streetlights in Lagos, Nigeria. This is also being done to increase the safety around the city and make sure Lagos is a very conducive and convenient place for people to live. Do stick around to the end of the video to find out the cost of the installation, places where it is being installed, and how effective this project is going to help boost the Lagos life.
Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. Remember, we discussed about traffic smart city lights that is being installed in Lagos, and I showed you guys those traffic lights. And this one, we are talking about the powered solar powered street lights that is being installed everywhere. This is a street where the solar has been installed, and I want to show you guys what it really looks like and how it is. So please don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to my channel. Let's dive back into the video and let me show you a lot more.
This kind of streetlight installation are also the same that were installed at Third Mainland Bridge, and this has also helped commuters to navigate the road easily, especially at night, making it a very bright and convenient place for people to move around. As you can see on today's video, looking at these streetlights that are powered by solar, there are areas where these solar streetlights are going to be installed, and those areas include Surulere, Mushin, Victoria Island, Marina, and also CMS as a whole. Some areas might come up later, but according to the time of this video, these are the information that currently are on ground. This requires over 300 kilometers of road light, and also this solar is about 10,000 pieces, which will be installed in areas that were mentioned. Listed, we all know that Festac also has been involved in 2024 project whereby solar electric lights were also installed around Festac and My 2 area, making it a very convenient and safe place for people to live. As you can see, this is an amazing and good project.
So as you can see, some of the benefit of this solar powered street light is that you don't need electricity for it to run. In the morning, afternoon, when the sun is out, it charges by itself and gets ready. Once it's night, maybe probably 6 to 7 p.m, it turns on and it shines till the next day morning and it goes off again. Yeah, it usually have a control place where someone has to turn it off and turn on the lights in case during daytime and nighttime. But charging is automatically and it's done every day like this, and this is how amazing it is. Smart solar lights are also very expensive to maintain and also very expensive to put down here to be constructed right here. And but the only difference is that they last longer, unlike the usual street lights we do have in Nigeria, whereby once the bulb fades out, it's gone. To change it becomes a problem. But this one, these lights last over 3 to 4 years. That's a guarantee, and that's a warranty. Then these lights have energy saving box in case when there is no sun, maybe during the rainy season when there are no suns for like a couple of days, for like 3 days, 4 days, it already has a saving energy, that a bank which saves energy for it to use in days where there's no sun, and that actually make it last longer and even very more conducive. But let me tell you the shocking thing: in case there's no electricity, there's no sun for a very long time, and these bulbs dies out, there's no energy to power them from. I was saying, these solar powered electric bulbs, electric lights, can also use electricity, proper electricity. That's meaning in days where there's no lights for no solar, no sun for a long time, and it keeps raining and the batteries don't get charged and the saving power bank is dead, it can also use proper electricity. That's turning on the generator or NEPA bringing the light, then it will get turned on. So that's this beautiful project, and you can see this area is beautiful. There's little about 300 or 200 of them being installed right here, and I'll still show you more. You can see there are people working at the back, clearing the walkway, the flower, the road demarcation, and co.
Out of the 10,000 solar powered electric lights that were meant to be installed, about 5,000 of them has been installed in areas like Victoria Island and also Mushin area. So moving on to Surulere and the rest, once it's been installed, I'll also keep you updated to show you how this project is going on and how amazing it is. This is an area along the palace around Victoria Oniru Estate, and this area has been a very good place for such practical because there's a big market here and it also needs to be safe.
So if I'm asked what my take concerning this new solar powered electricity light, I would definitely say it's a big yes, but because this is the future. This is actually what's gonna last, and this is what's gonna make the city more clean, conducive, and more safer to work in. Look at now, the sun is out here and very, very hot, and as you can see, these lights are busy charging themselves. And probably 6 to 7 they get turned on and they light up the whole area, making it look more conducive and safer. This will reduce the crime rate and also help boost the area, everyone's confidence. And I hope this could be done in all the part of Lagos, even if not all, at least about 80%, especially areas like Oshodi and the rest. Those areas need electricity, being it any source, but they just need street lights to make it feel more comfortable. Also, there are new rules of arresting people who cross on the road, but that's not why we are here. We'll be talking about that maybe later on a different video. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also turn on the post notification so you'll be the first to watch my video every time I post a new one. See you on the next one.